Gustavo Lopez fighting in a big fight coming up, a title unification fight. How has everything been going ahead of this one? How's camp been going?
Absolutely amazing, man. I've been being really blessed to have these amazing partners here at Extreme Couture and just being pushed, man. Uh, yeah, like I said, big fight. So get another world title under my belt. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna go out there, just handle business, and come home with another world title.
I wanted to go back to the last fight. It's your Octagon debut, and you're fighting for an interim title right out of the gate. Did you expect that kind of fight right off the bat?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm one of the best in the world. The fact that I was able to take that fight on a 10-day notice just shows how ready I am. Philippe, I think that's his name, right? Philippe is no joke. He's the number one contender out there. We went over a bunch of his stuff, and he's been going out there running through people. So the fact that I was able to do what I did just shows, the caliber that I am.
And Philippe Masick, you did lock up that guillotine before the end of the first round. Not a lot of flaws in that, but what do you take away from the performance?
That I'm ready, man. My ground for as good as Philippe is, for as good as Philippe is, and he's a great ground fighter. It shows what level I am. If you want to hear how good he's doing, then just the way I would have through him.
Oh, lost your audio for just a second there. What was that last part?
If the way I was able to run through Philippe, as creative as ground fighter that he is, it just shows the caliber of a fighter that I am.
Well, absolutely. And now you have Jonas Mågård. He's been talking some trash. He's been calling you some names. He's saying he's going to F you up, this, that, and the other thing online. Does any of that get under your skin?
Not at all. I noticed that he sent me a message on Instagram. I read the first one, and he was like saying something about this is uh, is gonna be a bad fight. It's gonna be to the death, and I liked it. I'm like, I put a little heart on it. Hey, cool. And then he said something in I think I'm not sure what some other language, and I laughed at it. And after that, I just moved him over to the pile of people that I just don't want to talk to. It's just and he's been left on unread and just anything that he puts out there, I'm not even paying attention to it because it doesn't matter. He can say all he wants. The more I talk about people, I tell people what's going on, and it just shows like what's he trying to do. What he's trying to like? Is he trying to hype himself up? Does he think he's not ready? Like what does he think all this trash talk is gonna do? Because at the end of the day, we're gonna be locked up in the cage, and there's all the talking is gonna be done. We're gonna fight, and then we're gonna just get it over with, and that's it. It's funny because we are actually managed by the same manager. Rubenstein is our same manager, and I'm like, why is your boy talking too much shit? I guess that's who he is. He likes to talk trash. He thinks he's gonna make him feel better. I don't know. For me, I go out there, I handle my business, and then I go home, and then I continue living the amazing life that I have.
Do you think for him it's kind of a trying to get into your head? Do you think he's just promoting the fight, or do you think he has any real animosity towards you?
I really don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know really much about him. Apparently, he likes to talk shit. He likes to talk a lot of trash, man. He just I don't know if he thinks it goes in people's head. Um, it might for some people. For me, definitely it does. It definitely it doesn't. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. I'm too cool. I'm a cool, calm, collected kind of guy. I go out there. We're gonna fight, man. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want to say. At the end of the day, we're both gonna show up. We're both gonna make weight, and we're gonna go out there. We're gonna fight. And then after it's over, it's over. I'm not. I'm gonna care less. I really. When you said his name, it said like the first time I actually learned how to pronounce his name because I don't even know his name. I care less about this person at all. He's just another victim.
Wow, it's going to be a good fight. Taking away all the trash talk and everything, what do you make as him as an opponent? Is there anything that he does that impresses you in terms of his in-cage ability?
No, Nothing. He's a fucking D version of the kind of person that I am. He has good striking. He has, some ground. You know, there's nothing about him that's like, oh wow, you gotta watch out for his power. You gotta watch out for his speed. You gotta watch out for his grappling. You gotta watch out. There's nothing you need to watch out for. He's another fighter, tough dude, you know. But has he been with tougher opponents? Has he been in deep waters? Has he fought people like at my caliber? Has he fought anyone that could push him? I'm a different breed. I go out there and I demolish people. I make people not want to fight. I break people. I drown these people so bad that they don't want to fight again.
Well, when we talk about some of the fights that you've had, I mean, I don't think I need to tell you, but you've shared the cage with Merab Dvalishvili, with Adrian Yanez, with Andre Ewell, Jose Alde, Anthony Burchak, so on and so on. Do you feel that your experience with high level opposition is going to be one of those areas that are going to give you the edge in this?
100%. I'm actually friends and with a bunch of these guys, and I currently training with Marab. He trains at 10 Planet. We roll a little bit here at the PI. I'm friends with Andrew Sterling, the current UFC world champion. I'm training with some monsters of dudes out here every day, in and out. And those are the kind of people that are pushing me to get ready for these kind of fights. When I'm training with these kind of caliber of guys, I'm gonna go out there and just handle my business.
And speaking of Marab, I was going to ask you about that. I mean, when you fought with him, you go to a decision, and now you see him just steamrolling guys and fighting former champs. I mean, what does that kind of tell you about your own game there?
It just shows the kind of caliber that I am. It really does. I found Marab on a 20-hour notice. They called me at 12 a.m. I had to make weight the next day at 9 a.m. I was 157, made 136, and then had to fight him the next day. That shows the kind of caliber that I am. As Marab being such an amazing fighter, I train with them and we roll and we go. And then no, and I am so happy for the guy. I talked to him 2 days ago. We actually rode at 10 Planet and we're moving and he's like, and I'm happy for the guy. There's no animosity about that fight at all. It just, it is what it is. He actually, I'm actually grateful that he took the fight. A lot of people could have been like, nah, not him, too tough of a fight. But Marab is, you know, great dude, tough opponent, and just actually a really nice guy. So, all the best and wishes for him. I hope he, keeps going, great success. Maybe we'll meet up another day. When the money's right, it's worth it. But other than that, me and Marab are just two good dudes and just go out there having fun.
Well, that's good to hear. I mean, I wanted to kind of ask you too, when it came to your UFC run, you lose to Marab, you lose to Yanez, who's doing big things. You get the win over Burchak, and you get the draw. I mean, your only losses are your guys who are killers at this point. Were you a little surprised that the promotion didn't bring you back after the four fights? Because you did not have an easy run.
No, no. It was crazy because we were always like, it was on the cusp. It was always like, hey, be ready. You might be like, I was supposed to fight in December, and then it just didn't happen. You know, the promotion does crazy things. The promotion does whatever it wants. But things just work out the way it's supposed to, I guess. Luckily, I stayed ready, and I took this short notice fight with Octagon, and Octagon is such a great promotion as well. So it's like, you know, I'm just grateful to have this kind of opportunities. For me, I just stay in whenever. Hold on, could he? Let me get this situated. Boom. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello. There you go. Yeah. Whenever the fight's ready, I'm gonna go out there. I was a little surprised it didn't got called back, but I'm gonna go out there. I'm have fun. I'm gonna go do what I want and just go out there and handle business, man. I'm a showman. I go out there, I put on a show, and I'm gonna go out there and destroy this kid. He talks too much shit. But again, like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because we're gonna fight, and after that, it's gonna be over with. There's nothing else he could do. There's nothing else he could say. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna fight.
Well, looking forward to it. Obviously, what is the goal for you in 2023? I mean, you're going to look at unifying these belts. You do that. Are you looking to get some title defenses under your belt? Do you look at that welterweight tournament and go, hey, man, could they do that at bantamweight? Could we get a €1 million tournament going maybe? What do you think the plan is long term?
I think right now we're actually with Oktagon for a minute, so I'm planning on winning this title, defending it a couple times, and then just taking over Europe. I'm excited. I really, really love the culture out there. I really love the people out there. I love the fans. I love Octagon right now. So I'm going out there, have a good time, and kind of enjoy. I never really been in Europe as much as I wanted to. So I'm actually gonna go out there, spend some time out there, enjoy Prague, and enjoy the culture out there a little bit more. I'm excited.
Wow, that's good to hear. I got to go to Europe for the first time last year. It was absolutely amazing. Glad to hear you're enjoying it. Gustavo Lopez, I'll ask you one more before I let you go. Octagon 41, April 15th. What is your prediction for this fight?
I'm putting this guy to sleep, man. I'm putting him out. I'm going out there. I'm gonna finish him, and we're gonna just go home and enjoy my life.
All right. Looking forward to it again. Best of luck. Thanks for the time today, Gustavo. You have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, mate.